Good morning, class, and welcome to USB History 101. I'm your teacher today, Mr. Sony, and I'll be teaching you about USB history. The first model of USB was invented by a group of 7 companies in 1994. The purpose was to make transferring data from PC to PC easier and faster. And that is all for this class today, guys. And don't forget to do your homework. I'll see you next Monday.
30 years ago, in a village far, far away, lived USB, the USB.
Hey guys, my name is USB, but you guys probably already knew that because the narrator guy already introduced me. But welcome to my village. I'm going to tell you about my life.
I remember when I was just born, I could only read and write at a speed of 1.5 megabytes per second. I was very little and I was learning to read and write faster as time went by. In 1996, I have learned to read and write much faster, and my speed of reading and writing has increased to 12 megabytes per second.
At the time where I can only read and write at the speed of 1.5 megabytes per second, I was only 2 years old. So considering I knew how to read and write at 2 years old, that was pretty awesome for me, I think. And by the age of 4, as I said before, my speed increased to 12 megabytes per second. People used the older version of me rather than the younger version of me because I could read and write faster. So people would tend to use the 4-year-old version of me instead of the 2-year-old version of me. I finally graduated from primary, which was when I finished year 6. By then, I knew how to read and write at a much higher speed, and so I decided to apply for a job. I applied for the mailman job because what I'm good at is I am small, so I can run around really quick and deliver the files, and I can remember a lot, so I can deliver files. I can deliver a lot of files at the same time. So I applied for the job, and they accepted me. Up until this day, I still remember the first day of me being a mailman. I walked into the office that morning, and I remember my executive gave me a manual which said,
How to be a mailman manual. There's only one rule. Don't ever forget to close the mailbox after you deliver the mail, or you could lose all your files to the wind.
But I remember one day when I was out doing my job, delivering files from one mailbox to another, running down the streets, through alleyways, through backyards, and delivering files. But then something caught my attention in the distance, so I went to look at it. But I carelessly forgot to close the mailbox behind me. And so, that night, I had a terrible, terrible fever. And the next morning, I went straight to the doctor. Finally, I made it to the hospital. Doctor, where are you?
What's the matter, USB? I'm Dr. Sony. I'm here to help you.
Wait, Dr. Sony? Where have I heard that name before?
I'm your teacher today, Mr. Sony, and I'll be teaching you about USB history.
Oh, I remember now. Aren't you supposed to be the history teacher that teaches USB History 101?
Yes, I am, but I'm also a doctor. That narrator guy always gets the subtitles wrong. Hang on, let me fix that. There we go, much better. And now that we have my identity out of the way, what seems to be the problem, USB?
Well, I was out delivering mail for my job as a mailman yesterday, and at night when I came home, I had this terrible fever, and I thought it was kind of serious, so I came to the hospital.
Do you remember how you got this fever?
I think I do. Let me just remember it. Don't
Don't ever forget to close the mailbox.
right. I forgot to close the mailbox yesterday when I left that one house.
Then that's exactly the problem. You see, if you don't eject, oh wait, no, I mean not eject, if you don't close the mailbox properly, then you'll get a virus, or sometimes you might lose everything, all your files, all your memories. And now we need to reset you and install an antivirus software.
What's exactly inside of me?
Well, you see, you have a flash memory inside of you where all your memories are stored. As long as we keep the flash drive, your memories can all be restored after resetting, or more well known to humans as brainwashing.
But how does the flash memory work?
You are the NAND type that operates in USB, memory cards for general storage and transfer of data. One key disadvantage of flash memory is that it can only endure a relatively small number of write cycles in a specific block. People prefer you over hard disk drive because you're portable and durable as you have no moving parts. And also, you are non-volatile. That means you can sustain data without a power supply. That means you don't have to be charged in the morning to actually work. You just need to get up, then go deliver mail. That's what makes you special.
The reason the USBs were standing still and not moving about is because if it were to move about, it would look something like this, and it would look ridiculous.
Yes, USB, I'm right here. What do you need?